City of Wichita Falls is a step closer now to bringing in the new MPEC Hotel and Convention Center. Councilors gave City Manager Darren Leiker the go-ahead to sign the agreement for over $400,000 with O'Reilly Hospitality Management to move into the pre-development phase. And joining us now to talk about this and much more, Mayor Stephen Santellana. Thanks so much for coming out.
Thanks for having me.
So if the convention center is built, the city leaders, also the developer, estimate that it could bring in somewhere around 1,400 associations or conventions a year. Do you think that is an accurate number? Does it need to be qualified?
I was astonished by that number when I heard it today. But, you know, those are the experts. That's what they do for a living. Those developers have developed 34 other properties already. So I don't know if that's how many potential customers we can have coming in, or that's how many they believe are going to come in. But when I heard that today, I'm going to take it for the truth and kind of run with it.
That breaks down to like 4 a day.
Yeah, that's a lot. And I think that's from small to maybe large, medium size. So
okay, so if the convention center is built, do you think it could bring in the big name entertainment acts, which was always the hope 20 years ago, 25 years ago when MPEC was built? Do you think it could finally happen if that convention center is there?
Absolutely. I think any new efforts or any new building will lend to those new acts coming in. And I think Lindsay Barker, the CVB, I think the Spectra individuals that we've hired are all very hopeful for this project, because then, you know, getting more people, more entertainment, you know, more people coming to Wichita Falls will lend to those bigger acts. And he kind of touched on that today. They have people, marketing people that are constantly out there making these phone calls out of Austin and Dallas and Denton to try to help us with those efforts. So hopefully we can see those.
Okay, so the hotel and convention center, which sit, here's the Coliseum to be on the south side,
correct,
right in the parking lot. Does the city have enough space or city-owned land to bring in additional parking? And where would the funds for that come from?
It looks like we've already reached out to the 4A and told them this might be coming. If this happens, we're going to lose about 220 spots. They also plan on possibly building another hotel on site. So we've already got that in the works. There's some RV parking to the west that we would already start the design process to get that going, and hopefully 4A would help us with those funds to replace those 220. And if the other hotel comes, it's going to be on the northwest side, and on the northwest side, kind of where we have our fireworks show. Right. And there's a space there we can add some more.
Hardin Hill, the RVs that park over there, where would they go then?
You know what? I think everything's going to shift over one. That's basically how we'll have to do that. We know we wanted as much close parking as in proximity to the hotel in MPEC. I think RV would probably have to be transferred to somewhere else.
Any idea how much that would cost?
I don't know. We haven't even got the preliminary cost for that, because we're really waiting. This was the first time we banged the gavel on any issue to press forward. So now we'll start that planning process.
Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the Philgo building. The Wichita Falls City Council signed off on giving 4B Sales Tax Corporation funding up to $133,000 for renovations for the historic building. It's right there at 10th and Indiana, across from the library. Owners want to create a mid-level rooftop bar. It's going to be the first in downtown that area. They also want to expand the second floor for a restaurant event space. Now this morning, Jeff Browning, he voted against the funds, saying more information, details are needed. He doesn't want it to be just another downtown entertainment spot to rent out on occasion. Do you share those same concerns?
I don't share the same concerns as Jeff, because they came forward saying what they want to do with that space. Later on, if maybe they transfer that space into something else, I might say that. But Andy Lee came forward and said, this is what we're going to build on level 1, this is what we're going to build level 2. I'll take that for the word, for the truth. And I think Jeff just wanted some more information before he starts hitting yes. I wasn't very surprised. I mean, he asked some really hard questions. I think the rest of the council was not as concerned as Jeff was. So, you know, like I tell everybody, we're not going to rubber stamp everything, and I'm glad he had his concerns and he got his questions out there.
A lot of people think there would be a big demand for that. Yeah. And another big moment this morning was the approval of a $2.3 million incentive package for Pamela Co-Air, and you can find details on that over at Texomashomepage.com. Mayor, thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you for
having me.
It's always
good to see you.